Let's make this beautiful solid granny square in our tutorial today. For today's tutorial, we will need yarn. I'm using double knit yarn and a crochet hook 4 millimeters. Let's learn how to create a lovely granny square, and I will teach you the way I make mine. So we start with the magic ring. We go once, twice, then put the hook through these 2 loops and grab the yarn. This is a very easy project. We will be using double crochet stitch. So now yarn over and pull through, and we secure the thread. So now we will start our first round when we chain 3. And we will start working our double crochets in the magic ring. So we're going like that. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then we do 1 more. I want to show you, so the granny squares, as it is in the name, they are squares. So we need to have 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 with 3 double crochet in each side. This is how we start. So I finish our first side, and then we have corners. We have 4 corners. So what we'll do, we will create one side, then we'll create a corner, then we'll create second side, second corner, third side, third corner, fourth side, fourth corner. And I will teach you through how to do them. So we've done one side, and now to create the corner we will chain 2, and then we'll do the second side, which will contain 3 double crochets. So we've created the second side. Now we're doing the second corner, and we chain 2, and we'll do 3 double crochet for the third side. And now we'll do the third corner when we chain 2, and we'll make the fourth side with another 3 double crochets. So we have 4 times 3 double crochet, and in between we have done the corners. So here we will finish with 2 chains to create the fourth corner. Let me show you how you can close this magic ring. So as we've started, we've done 2 loops and we have the end of the yarn. So what we do, we pull the end of the yarn and we see which loop will start tightening. So this one is the loop, you can see it's tightened. So we go back to it. The way to remember is, you see this is the end yarn. So if you take the side nearer to the end yarn and start pulling it along this way, you will notice that this second loop and underneath this one, it starts closing. So we pull it until we close the magic ring, a little bit more, and then we'll pull the end yarn to close this loop. So we have our middle, the magic ring closed now. So we have one side, corner, second side, corner, third side, corner, fourth side, and corner. So to put it together, we will put in the 1, 2 on the third chain, a slip stitch. Okay. So for the second round, we need to do, if we go to this next stitch, we will do slip stitch, another slip stitch, and another slip stitch. The reason I do this is I want to come in the first corner next to it. So now we will start chaining 3. And in each corner we will do exactly the same thing. We will do 2 double crochets, and to create another corner we will chain 2 and we'll make another 2 double crochets. By doing that, we will increase each corner to allow us to go around and make the shape bigger. So the first round we had 3 double crochets on each side. Now in the corner we have added already 2. And then we need to go above each double crochet and create 3 more double crochet on the top of this. So we're doing 1, 2, 3. So now we come to the second corner and we will do 2 double crochets, and this will be classed 2 double crochets onto this side. So here we had 3, and now we have 3 on the top, but we added 2 on one side and 2 on the other, so there are 7. So we increase them from 3 to 7, and we will repeat this in the next, for the next 3 sides. So now to create a corner, chain 2, and in the corner we put 2. And now we go over the 3 double crochets from the previous round. And we need to put 2 double crochets in this 3rd corner. Before we continue, let's get rid of this end. You know how I like nice and tidy things. So as we did 2 loops to start our magic ring, this should be secure enough to cut it as it is. But just to make sure, I'll just go around once more and then I'll get rid of it. That's better. This is how I like working. It's nice and you don't even know which side it is. Well, this is the front. So let's continue. So we are on the 3rd corner and we're going to chain 2 and start our 3rd side. So we will make 2 double crochets, and then we'll work on the top of the 3 double crochets from the 1st round. And we'll do 2 more in the 4th corner. And just to tell you again, I really like using the yarn from the middle, so it's nice and easily pulled through, but you can do it the way you like. So now we chain 2 and we finish our 4th corner. Now we have to do the 3 more double crochets. So this is where we went, we did 3 slip stitches so we can go to this corner. So what I'll do, I'll just go underneath so it's the same height as the other. Rather using this one, I'll go down here and the last one is here. So this is the end of round 2. Instead of going in the 3rd chain, the nicest way is to skip this one and do a slip stitch in the last, and then we'll do another slip stitch to go back into the corner. So we always start from the corner. This is how I like doing my granny squares. So we start again, chain 3, and this is our round 3. So the corners are exactly the same. So this corner, this is part of this side as we did earlier. But to create a corner, we do 2 double crochets and chain 2 and 2 double crochets. So this side we had 3 on the top. Because we added here 2 and here 2 and 3, there 7. So now we need to work 7 double crochets over each of the double crochets from the previous round. So 1, don't miss this one. Just work into all the 7 double crochets. And now we will add 2 more at the end. Chain 2. So we are creating our second corner and do 2 double crochets. Again, we have 7 more to do. Don't miss this one. I want to show you what will look like if we missed a stitch. Let me show you. Don't know if you can notice here. This side seems that it's something wrong with it. It doesn't seem nice and square. Can you see? So when you see here we had 3, here we have 2, 4, 7, but what happened here on the third round, we have 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here when we missed one, it's 1 short. So then the next row it keeps going 1 short, 1 short. And can you see here how it pulls from this side, like it's not a perfect square? So always make sure you work exactly the same stitches which you've got, adding 2 in one corner and 2 on the other corner, so you can add on each side. Every row you will add 4 more stitches. But if this happens, you can just go quickly and do it. If you haven't spotted it, just go quickly and redo it, and it will be sorted quite easily. So let's continue. This is our second side. We are doing 2 at the end. Chain 2, creating our third corner, and we'll do 2 double crochets now, and we'll do our 7 double crochets. Okay, now we do 2 more. And now we are creating our 4th corner with chaining 2. Now we're doing our last side. So depending of what project you're making and how big your granny square you want to have, you can end up on row 3 if you wanted them to be smaller, cuter. It's up to you. So let's make sure we have plenty. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we need to add 1 here. This is where we did the slip stitch to go into the next. And now again, don't go into the 3rd, just go over this one, the next, and look how nicely it is. So if you want, you can stop here and make different granny squares, different colors. You can put them together. There will be tutorial how to put granny squares together, but today we will do 2 more rows. And again, if you finish here, you just slip stitch and tie off and cut off. But what we'll do to go into the corner, we slip stitch and chain 3. And now we start creating our corner again. Chain 2. We'll do 2 again. And now we need to do 7 and 4, 11. Just make sure that each one goes over the previous double crochet. With granny squares, if you continue going around and around, you can create a beautiful baby blanket. When I went to Bulgaria, I made my sister a very cute bag with different color granny squares. And then I made my mother a little purse where she can put her mobile phone and her purse, which was very cute as well. It was colorful. I'll see if I can find the pictures and we can add them so you can see what they look like. So we approach the corner again. We'll do 2 in the corner, chain 2, and start the next side. So again, 2 in the corner. So you just need to remember that every time you begin one of the sides, you need to put 2 in the corner, all the side, and 2 in the next corner, which will create your side. So if you want, you can create little coasters for your beverage, whatever you drink, you can create one. That will be cute. Stay tuned, because I will make different either multicolored granny squares, or also I can show you how to, if you like a little motif which is circle, then we can add the frame outside, so it looks like a granny square, and they're so beautiful. You can do so many things. And now one more to finish this side. We have 2 more sides to go from this round 4. The other thing you can make is you can create a mini granny squares when you change your yarn and your hook, and you can make micro crochet earrings which are really gorgeous. And also you can create stuff if you like little dollhouse, and you can create different stuff with micro crochet blanket or oven glove, or you can create so many things. Okay, our last corner. So again, to remind you, every time in the corner we chain 2. If you haven't subscribed and you would like to follow us, please subscribe and like and share our channel. I do like making different stuff, so there will be lots of things. I like creating miniature crochet stuff as well. One of my daughter, she really likes Southampton family, so they have mini dolls, mini doll house, and I have created different stuff for the little figures to have, like a little bag or different thing for sleep. So they will be coming soon as well. So here we are ending round 4. Do not forget that this is a stitch. Don't think, oh, there is one, I can just add it. No, there is one stitch which is the slip stitch we went to so we can go to the corner. So here is very important, don't to miss this stitch, otherwise it will go a little bit tight. And here, don't go on the 3rd, go to the next one, do a slip stitch to the next one. Look now how nice it is. So we have one more round to do. And now we slip stitch. This was the slip stitch for ending this round, but to move back into the corner, just do a slip stitch again and chain 3, and we'll create the first corner, chain 2, so this one was 3, 7, 11. 11 in 4, this was 15. Now we need to do 15 on each side and add 2 of each side of the side. Yes, so it will be 19 altogether. 90 stitches per each side. Oh, I've seen such a lovely cardigans people have made with different, especially these bright colors, granny squares, and you can join them in black or different color. It's so beautiful. So you can be creative and make it the way you like. The second corner, chain 2, so it is a very simple project to make. It is just we're using the double crochet and just increase and create the corners, and it's a beautiful start of your crocheting, and then you can create different project out of a simple granny square. We're approaching the next corner, and we have one, there it is, chain 2, and now another for this side, 15 double crochets, and then 2 at the end. And the good thing of the other good thing of these granny squares is you don't use much of yarn. So if you had some colors which are not enough for anything else, you can create absolutely unique project and use the leftovers from previous project. So this is our last side on round 5. Approaching the end. So here again, to stress, you feel that, oh, this is my last. No, it's not. You have one more to do. This is the slip stitch with it, and then go into this last one, slip stitch, and here it is. Our project is finished. We know how to make a granny square, and it's so beautiful. I hope you like this tutorial, and stay tuned for more.